Hey folks, it's Shundar, that science guy, and here's what's happening this month at the Great Lakes Science Center. July is Space Exploration Month, and we'll be celebrating all month long with some great card activities, not one but two special NASA mission briefings, and a live science show that's simply out of this world. Visitors to the Great Lakes Science Center will be in for a real treat with several space-themed hands-on activities that will be showcased on the Curiosity card. From investigating how craters were formed on the moon, to learning what astronauts eat in space, to actually conducting a series of experiments inside a vacuum chamber to discover how everyday objects, including the human body, respond when exposed to the vacuum of space. In one of our cart activities, family members can even practice working on a real piece of space station hardware. Imagine that. You get the chance to practice working in space. We'll have a different activity each week, so be sure to visit us often. The Curiosity Cart can be found on the main exhibit floor from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m., Mondays through Saturdays, and again on Sundays from 1 until 4 p.m. Now, NASA Chats is the name of our popular series of informal presentations on some of the major artifacts in our NASA collection. This month, our experts will be answering your questions about this Apollo command module that was used during the Skylab 3 mission. You'll be able to learn about the spacecraft, its mission, and about some of the experiments that were conducted by the crew during their 59-day flight into low Earth orbit. Now, in another one of our featured NASA chats this month, we'll be talking about the Space Shuttle's thermal protection system. The thousands of tiles that were used to protect the orbiter from the tremendous heat that was generated during atmospheric reentry. During this presentation, we'll heat an actual shuttle tile to nearly 1,000 degrees and observe its unique properties. We'll also compare the shuttle's thermal protection system to the one that was used for the Apollo command module and for the one that's going to be used on the new Orion multipurpose crew vehicle. That's the crew module that'll be taking us back to the moon and one day all the way to Mars. Presenters will also be prepared to answer your questions about current missions to the International Space Station and about NASA's plans to return astronauts to the moon within the next 18 months. It's amazing. Now, our NASA chats are offered Mondays through Saturdays at noon and again on Sundays at 1 p.m. Liftoff, Math in Space, is the name of this month's featured live science demonstration. It's incredible. It's a fun, high-powered demonstration where we'll explore the basic math concepts that can be applied to rocketry. We'll learn about Newton's laws of motion and evaluate the performance of not one but two different types of fuels that NASA uses to launch payloads into space. The show features a gravity-defying finality that you simply got to see to believe. It's guaranteed to be a blast. You can catch the show Mondays through Fridays at 1 p.m. and again on Saturdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. All that, plus we've got 3 floors that are filled with interactive exhibits, some cool hands-on activities, and amazing NASA artifacts that have actually flown in space. Folks, you don't want to miss this. Be sure to check out our website at greatscience.com for the days and times of operation and for the latest updates on our health and safety protocols. Among all else, remember to stay curious. Of course, we hope to see you sometime this month at the Great Lakes Science Center. Thanks for joining me, everybody. See you soon. Hey folks, it's Shundar, that science guy from the Great Lakes Science Center. I wanted to take a moment to talk to you parents. Just a moment to share with you one of my favorite books. It's called May Among the Stars, written by Rhoda Ahmed with illustrations by Stasia Barrington. May Among the Stars is a beautiful picture book, and it's inspired by the life of astronaut Mae Jemison, the first African-American woman to travel into space. Here's one of my favorite passages. When little May was a child, she dreamed of dancing in space. She imagined herself surrounded by billions of stars, floating, gliding, and discovering. She wanted to be an astronaut. Her mom told her, if you believe in it and you work hard enough for it, anything is possible. Little May's curiosity, her intelligence, and her determination, matched with her parents' encouraging words, paved the way for her incredible success at NASA as the first African American woman to travel into space. Parents, if you're looking for a great bedtime read aloud or the perfect book for young readers who have big dreams and even bigger hearts, I strongly recommend May Among the Stars. This book will inspire your child to reach for the stars too. Be sure to look for it at your local library. Well, folks, that's just about all the time that we have for today. I hope to see you sometime this month at the Great Lakes Science Center. On behalf of all of us here, remember to be safe and to stay curious.